What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another Disney Cars unboxing. Today I'm going to be opening Van Scanlane, a camper that I was very excited to get when it was released mid-time in 2018, I believe. But now I finally was able to get him. And if you don't remember how I got this guy, I got him during Christmas. My parents were able to get him for me, so I was pretty glad about that. So before we get into the review of the character, let's look over the packaging. So you can see right here it says name. It gives you a warning, a choke and hazard warning, because of the flags. On the back, it tells you how to put the flags in the place. The description for the series reads: after the Diango 400, a tiebreaker race is needed to determine the winner for the Piston Cup. And then it just says it in like 3 or 4 other languages. And this is a China variant. This was released before Thailand started making Disney cars, so I was kind of happy about that it's what's in a Thailand car. But overall, I'm very excited to get this guy out of packaging, and he feels pretty heavy. Just holding him in the packaging, you can tell he has some weight to him. This guy definitely has some weight to him. So anyways, that's basically it for the review of this amazing deluxe. So now we'll be back with this amazing diecast out of the packaging. So here is Van Scanlane out of the packaging, and here are the 2 flags we got. So let's look over those very quickly. We can see right here that he got a Diango flag, and he also got a mini Lightning McQueen flag. Pretty cool. I really like the detail on that. Double-sided, pretty amazing. And this is the thing that pops inside of him. And here's the other flag. Just some piston cups. Really like that. I like the design of this one. I like this cup. So to put them in, you just pop them in. So right here, it tells you that the Diango flag goes in this side, and then the piston cup flag, this one, goes into here. But I noticed this on like the art of the character. It's like it's flipped around. The flag, this flag piece, is on the left side. It's on the right side of Van Scanlane, and this is on the left side. This is on the right. This is on the left. But on the packaging, it's on the left and it's on the right. I'm saying that because if you're facing him from behind, it'll be on the right. So the card art is completely different from what the diecast is telling us to do, but it's okay. I still like it. So let's just put these things in. I'm pretty sure you just have to put in a good amount of force, or no force at all. I'm pretty sure that one's in. Yeah, that one's in. Doesn't look all the way in, but I'm pretty sure it's in. Then we got this one. I like that they don't make it so you can do it that way. I'm pretty sure if you can, you force it. Because if you see right here, there's a little lisp. No, I don't think it's called a lisp. It's called something else. But there's this little thing right here that tells you, that lets you know like you can't really do that. But I'm pretty sure if you force it down hard enough, you'll probably get it in there this way. But don't do that. But so it basically tells you how to do it. Oh man. Okay, there we go. Here's Van Scanlane with his flags in place. He looks 10 times better. So now onto the review of Van Scanlane. So you can see right away, he's a pretty cheerful dude. You can see he's a pretty happy guy. He has a smile. He has greenish eyes, so that's pretty uncommon in the cars world. What I like about him is his unique modeling. He's pretty flat. He's basically just a rectangle on wheels, if that's the best way to describe Van Scanlane right here. A rectangle on wheels. And again, he has some weight to him. I don't think he's as heavy as Bud RV or Doug RM, which I'll be comparing in a little while. But overall, he is a pretty heavy car, all metal. The only things that are plastic are the mirrors, the piston cup, and the flags, and I believe these two air conditioning systems and skylights. But anyways, he has silver headlights, pretty cool. Some overhead lighting right there. On the side, he has the tan stripe block, and then he has his zigzag form. A good amount of campers, like I've noticed throughout the years, the Disney Cars campers have a colored stripe of some sort. Nice rims. On the back, he has a spare tire holder and pretty good detail on the brake lights. And over here, it's exactly the same thing. On the roof, you can see he has two air conditioning systems, one right here and the other one right here. And I still don't really know what these are, but I'm predicting they're skylights, because RVs like this come with skylights, I believe. So that's my only prediction on what those things could be. They could be skylights or something else. You can see the bright yellow piston cup on front of them. I like that. It's pretty sturdy. It's not really that bendable, but I'm pretty sure you put force on it, you will bend it and break it, so don't do that. But it's a pretty sturdy, solid piece of plastic. The flags, they're a little more bendable, but I wouldn't bend them too much because you'll break them and that'll be pretty disappointing. And here's the base of him. It actually doesn't look that crowded, to be honest. It's actually not that crowded. You see he has Disney Pixar right there, made in China, and then Mattel, and then some numbering. And then with these campers, they have deep hold rivets. So yeah, overall, a pretty nice release by Mattel. I really like it. I don't know if he's the best one released from Mattel from 2018, but for me, he is. So I'm just very glad I was able to finally get this dude. So now onto comparisons. So while we're comparing, we're just gonna go from smallest to biggest. So we're gonna first start off with the Larry Camper. Here's Larry Camper. He was released in 2014, I believe, and I'm pretty sure in the same series. No, Django 400 is a new series. He was released in the Piston Cup series, I believe, as a deluxe. And again, he has the striping on him as well. He has two Piston Cup flags. They came on him with the packaging, if you were wondering. So he looks pretty good together. They're about the same height, so that's pretty cool. The lengthening is also the same, so they're pretty much about the same. I think width size they're different. Like Van Scanlane over here is a little thinner. Okay, on to my next character to compare him with is Doug RM. An amazing release. You can see he is a lot bigger. He might be a little oversized, in my opinion. But look at all the flags he has. This one you didn't have to put in. This one, it came with the body, but I'm pretty sure you had to put in he came with 4 flags, I think. So you had to put this one in, this one in, this one in, and I think he had to put this one in as well. So he had to put in 4 flags on Doug RM. And that's the only sad thing about Doug RM, is that he has a mouse plate. But he goes pretty well with the king. Doesn't look... They only have one similar flag, which is the piston cup flag. It's just his enlarged, and he also has that Liam and Queen flag as well, just enlarged. But I believe he's the only camper with the flag with the checkered background. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool, unique thing. I don't know. Doug might be heavier. He doesn't really feel heavier, but he might be heavier. I just don't really know very well. Headlights, like Doug RM headlights, are way brighter red than Van Scanlane's over here. But I don't know. They look absolutely amazing together. That's all that matters. Now on to second to last, which is Doug RM, which was a Super Chase release. This guy was a Super Chase release back in, I would say 2016, but I might be wrong about that. But I believe he was a Super Chase in 2016. Overall, he's also a pretty heavy dude, all metal. No plastic, unless you want to count the mirrors and the things on the roof. But overall, he's a pretty solid dude. I would say he'll probably be a little heavier than Van Scanlane, but I'm not quite sure about that. The only detail he has is the jackalope on the back. So if I would rate these guys by design, Doug RM will probably be last, because he's basically just a plain camper with a little small detail paint job on the back of him. But overall, he's a pretty cool dude. I still like him. I still enjoy owning him in my collection. But if I would rate these guys by detail design, he would be last. Just saying. But they look pretty cool. And last but not least, the biggest one, and probably one of the rarest cars I have at the moment, is Barry Diesel. This guy is a big dude. He's pretty big. You can see he's a very big supporter of Donico. And I would still say Barry Diesel is my favorite camper that I own. My favorite camper that I would say is released is Big Al, or Albert Hankey, I believe his name is. He was like a Comic-Con exclusive, but I'm still trying to get my hands on him. Still gonna take some time though, cause he's pretty well up there in price. He's like on Amazon, he's going for about $200-300. So I'm just waiting for a good moment to get him. These guys have similar designs in color, because he has the yellow, and then he has the brown, and Van Scanlane has it too. But the yellow seems to be a little more of a mustard color, while this one's like tan, and like the brown is like a lot lighter than on Barry Diesel. But the cool thing about Barry Diesel is that they added dirt designing to him, dirt details. They don't have that in any other camper that I know of. So that's pretty cool right there. And yeah, guys, that's basically it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my final thoughts on Van Scanlane. He's a pretty decent character. I like him a lot. Out of all the cars I got for Christmas, I would say he would be my... I don't really know, because Marlene is a pretty cool one I got for Christmas, and Roadhog Redline. So I'll just say I like all the ones. So basically all the ones I got for Christmas I like. I'm not really going to rate them. The last unboxing I'll be doing before I have to head out to the stores again will be the variation of Grim and Acer, so stay tuned to that. This will probably be opened up by I'm not quite sure, maybe by the end of the week, or if not, maybe the first week of February. I'm not quite sure. I should be doing more reviews. Haven't done a review in a while. I've just been doing unboxings. So that unboxing will be out by the beginning of February. Well guys, that's basically it for this unboxing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I always enjoy opening a new camper, and especially getting a new camper for my collection. So overall, this review, in my opinion, was a success. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.